Ya boy so ball. African Brazil. Oh play bit like Kudus. Oh the ball to them so kita boy down to me. Brother wo. Star boys too really. And they say keep us why dey. E dem asi. E be say Mozambique.
Oh, give me there. Yeah, for me there. Supporters, yeah. But coach now say, "Mo pe bibi no modern share." Because I have me general. Me best because of Kudus inside the bar. Through the Kudus, two goals now. But Cinnamon.
Now, born then I'm queer like you said. Then I'm queer.
Then I'm coach.
Coach. Who is say coach? Coach. Coach na pa. Talo coach wa bon eh. Coach wa bon. Oh, I see. Coach wa bon. And there be some. Maybe if no wale e ba bosha Ghana board in yaji. As a first goal, everybody defenders. A defense game and what? As a 2-yard. Still the same game na. Until you changes. The players will go bench where then. We change your ankles. Oh, coachy. Coachy wa me yawa crowd.
Osha, yani Mozambique.
Ya be amon. Import them for my be amon. In your be amon, be amon. Sinama Monsu be amon. And they qualify 4 points, they qualify.
Quebec, international, where is your international?
Ever so, I like Quebec for the great mistake. When for the coach in Wayade, and I was him.
Oh, game in a very nice game. I witnessed very nice game in the power, but I had a mistake. I came in a younger side place now. Yet to me consider I'm 2 goals now because born I born in to me when any Nayan you lead no way than what so. Because born you really simple. Born I did the that just in clear born is simple. The born look once you plan of finally decide no you learn another abazia. No I'm or do any debut born bazi boy 2 number bi no nti entasi coach no hwe no correct ni mistakes I had them this half for nebo wiala 9 ye de sack ba man mo akofie then for you ye ya belanga sanga
ba Osha yani Mozambique.
Oh yeah nji me boys ni chale you bet me win match no easy you bet me win match no you bet me win match boy na ya bono Mozambique de ye be yo mo one ye bo so one sharp.
Confidence
believe your confidence pa sharp
say Ghana
Yeah, coach no be say change Ghana bi no e for Ghana better bread yeah say Ghana Kudus if Kudus dey Ghana no dey after so pano like I am
Oh, the match was really cool. I think Ghana did what they could do, but I think the effort of the team is very low. You know, because sometimes it's actually my first time of watching match on stadium. How it was on the TV is different from what we saw on the pitch. And today, from what I saw, I think that the performance was not that good. Because even as I saw Egypt, I was like, oh, is this really Egypt? Because I didn't have confidence once I was coming home. But, you know, Ghana, they tried. I think that if Kudus was to be in the first match, I think Ghana would have, you know, done something. But all the best, you know, we are hoping for us to win the next game so that we could qualify to the next round. And we are hoping for the best. And we are praying that may God do a miracle. Because today, I had a hope, some sort of hope, because the boys really tried, although you cannot blame him on his football. So I had hope that maybe the next game things will change a little bit. Okay, that's all.
Let me ask you. You said this is your first time watching the game in the stadium. Yeah. How's the feeling?
The feeling was actually great. It was absolutely amazing. You know, sometimes we used to sit on the TV, but today being here live, it was so brilliant. It was so awesome, man. I can't even contain my excitement. I have to send messages to my friends out there. Shout out to them. Then it was wow. It was really brilliant. I'm looking forward to come to watch the next match too.
Okay, now let's talk about the next one.
Today's game, you could see individual errors cost we could have won like 3 to 5 goals, but the individual errors you do, Bukari then Inaki, all the same we are still in the competition and
in our last game, Mozambique should pay for the sins of the Egyptians. So before score them to forgive to them, so that we can progress to the next stage. So we should correct our mistakes and come back better in the next game.
But from your level, what do you actually think of basically went wrong?
Today I pardon the coach because some of the goals or some of the problems weren't really tactical or anything sort. It was just, as I said, errors, individual errors, because that Inaki gave the ball away, and this guy to give the Bukai also gave the ball away. That's all led to the 2 goals of the Egyptians. So today I won't really blame the coach practically, because it was some individual errors that cost us the game. So I think in the next games we should level up. Mozambique will concede like 3 to 5 goals. They have to pay for the sins of the Pharaohs. Yeah. That game won't be difficult. Mozambique will come all out, yes, against us. But we are the Black Stars of Ghana, and this is where we have to show that we are big, so that we can win the game and progress to the next stage. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. Anything less than that, it's a win for Mozambique.
Any coach who understands the game of football knows that Egypt is going to come out roaring in the second half. And props to Egypt. I mean, they are one of the best teams in Africa. You can't take it away from them. They also came out to win, and they came out to play as well. When Salah left the game, you could see some of the players were distraught, but their coach did well to lift their spirits up. And they came out in the second half very, very strong. They gave us solid 15 minutes of pressing in the second half. We couldn't even attack their goal in the second half, and this was very shambolic from our boys, because we sat down, we took a low block, and just allowed Egypt to press and press and press and press. Obviously, in their pressing, they noticed that Odoi was our weak point in the team. They put 2 players on him and attacked on that side. This forced Inaki to withdraw, and they helping Odoi, and we all saw it. Inaki, we all know, is not too good on defense. He's an attacking-minded player. So he got tired, and it was obvious. Some of us who were on the pitch could see that Inaki got tired. He even at a point went down, and you could see he was tired. We were expecting the coach to take him off earlier, and he didn't. No reaction from the coach. For someone who is very reactive, we didn't see any reaction this time. He didn't take him off, but rather he kept him on. Now the ball is given to Inaki. What does he do? He has no option. He's tired. He just kicks the ball behind, and Akiba was just out of the way. He was nowhere to be found. Truly, it was a sad goal to concede. Both goals.
Tough game.
Yes, it was a tough game. First off, I'll say kudos to the team and the players for giving us a good response from the first game. Some people will say it was not a good response, but for me, in my opinion, I think they put their hearts out today. They put their hearts out today. Special congratulations to Mohamed Kudus for giving us an exciting match for Ghanaians to enjoy, and another special congratulations also to Antoine Semenyo, who played his heart out today. From the first half, we could see that our boys were pepped up for the game, and in tournaments and competitions like this, fans always play a special role. The fans of Ghana were there from the beginning to support them during the warm-up and to cheer them on, and this enabled them to start the game well.
Cette course permet donc au Ghana de mener 2-1. On se dit alors à ce moment avec André
First thing I've got to say is, in as much as we feel this game away, I'm hopeful. I like the performance. I like the spirited performance, because we could have easily lost this game. And first thing I want to say is, it's simple. If you think the right flank or the right fullback is not fast enough, it's not pacey enough, it's leaking, and you are giving defensive duties to attackers who are bad at it, just double up, play 2 defenders in that area. I don't know what prevents you from bringing Ali Shedu to help out. That is if you don't want to take Denis Odoi off, because you think Denis Odoi has this beautiful attacking thing. Bring Ali Shedu on to help him, and that's my opinion. People could throw it away. All I'm saying is that chin up, because one big problem we had was scoring. We've been able to put 2 goals at the back of the net today. All it does is to give us hope against Mozambique. I'm I'm hopeful that we are going to get the performances against Mozambique. One other thing is this: I believe that whoever holds onto the ball should at least for once in their goddamn life pass the ball or look for a hopeful ball to Inaki. He made so many runs he was not fit, and at the end of the day, it feels. I mean, his head was down when he was taking off. He should keep his head up. He's still a player we all like. Bukari to same thing. We all know the talent. We all know the pace. He's excellent. I think we should just keep our head up. We threw the points away, but this was such a better performance than the game against Cape Verde.
It's a game that looks like nearly won. What do you think?
It's what you watched it, you know what went wrong. We just fell asleep when it came to the defensive side. I mean, for a coach that's is been touted to be defensive, he really needs to work on his fullbacks, because I believe Gideon Mensah was not put to question today, because everybody could see that all the Egyptian attack, 80 to 90% of them were coming from the right flank. It was about what to do about it. We were all watching, we were all seeing it. Every attack was coming there. So I am not the coach, you are the coach. We expect you to do something better, to do something to solve it. And full 90, the coach couldn't solve it. We just couldn't solve that problem. I realized he brought on Pinto because in the game against Cape Verde, to help Dennis Odoi. So if he wants to stick with that, he should stick with that, because clearly Inaki being defensive didn't work. Osman Bukari being defensive didn't go as planned. So clearly, if he thinks Pinto will be best, play them there. But even with that one, I am not 100% sold. I don't know why he doesn't want to play Alidu Seidu. We know Alidu Seidu is not naturally a fullback, but we've seen him play that role convincingly at the World Cup. I don't know what the boy has to do to get a chance, but one way or another, if he wants a solution to that fullback problem, Alidu Seidu should be introduced into the game.
Yeah, I'm really confident, and I'm looking forward, because today with the energy that Kudus brought in, I think it was really brilliant. The team, there was the atmosphere change. The atmosphere was amazing, because what Kudus brought in, I think one player, I couldn't believe it. It changed the whole game, and everything was exciting. So with him coming back to the team and playing the next game, I think that things are going to be different this time around, and I'm hoping. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a faith that Ghana can qualify, because I lost faith, in the first one when we lost our good Kivet. I can't remember. I read something from one of the Kivet players. He said that now Ghana are very weak, but seeing them today, playing against Egypt, it was awesome. It was awesome, and the energy that especially Kudus brought in, I think that we are going to qualify to the next game. So we are looking forward to the next game.
So you are confident that
I'm confident 100%, because as I said before, what's coming from the house, I wasn't all that much confidence of this game. But from what I saw today, the energy, the boys, they fought really hard, and I think that the next game things will really change, and I think that they are going to go through to the next round of the game.